Amazon stock split explained. Is this good or bad for shareholders? Everything you need to know about Amazon's 20-for-1 stock split. Okay, guys, so here we are with another video. So it has been crazy so far. I would say this month we have a lot of things going on. Okay, we have a lot of stocks that are trading erratically, moving all over the place, and we have some pretty big news. Okay, so Monday was the first day that Amazon simply traded after their 20-for-1 stock split. So you can take a look here, guys. We're looking at a new price of around $124 for Amazon stock. It's really weird to see Amazon trading at these levels because we're so familiar with seeing Amazon stock traded at $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, even $3,000, almost $4,000 when it was at its peak. So for you guys that are new to the markets, I'm going to kind of sit here and explain how stock splits work, why they're very bullish, and some of the things that you should take heed of moving forward if you plan to buy Amazon stock or you're holding it. So first off, let's just kind of cover exactly what took place. So here we are, Investopedia. It says Amazon's big split. Amazon's 20-for-1 stock split took effect today at a price of $120 a share. Today marked the first trading day following Amazon's 20-for-1 stock split that the company announced on March 9th. Amazon shares were revalued to $120 per share after trading well above $2,000 per share prior to the stock split. So, what is going on here, okay? Well, a company splits its stock for several reasons, but it is a very good sign, okay? So the opposite, a bad sign would be a reverse split. So usually when the share price goes up so high, companies split their stocks for several reasons, okay? The first reason is very popular reason is simply to attract new investment, okay? When people look at Amazon's stock price of like $2,400, they think, oh, it's too expensive. I can't afford maybe one share, or they just say, oh, I'll wait till it's cheaper. So management understands this, and many big companies like Tesla, Amazon, Google, Apple, they've done stock splits before, and that really hasn't affected the market cap of the company. It really hasn't affected the underlying value. Okay, it's just a change in the outstanding shares. The second reason Amazon would split is for options, okay? If you guys know about trading options, I made some video tutorials on here. When you have a stock trading over $2,000, the underlying options contracts are super expensive, okay? Most people cannot afford to trade options on some of these expensive stocks because you need at least 100 shares. So if you need at least 100 shares of Amazon stock at $2,400, you would probably need at least $240,000 just to even sell a covered call, okay? And that's just 100 shares. So we know most people investing in the markets have nowhere near that much money. So companies will split the stock to make the whole options trading. They can give stock options to their employees. It just makes everything much easier. It's much more affordable, okay? Buying options on a $124 stock, it's a lot easier than buying options on a $2,400 stock. And the third reason that companies split their shares is simply because they want to basically just appear cheaper, okay? It's just the same thing as like, you know, if you're going shopping and you see a product that's selling for a really, really high price, and then you see a product that's selling for a cheaper price, the cheaper stock usually will attract more buyers. And we know that a lot of retail traders out there, okay, it'll just attract, it looks more attractive. So companies usually like to keep their share price like between $100 to $1,000 in general. And then when the share price goes over that, they'll split it again. So as we saw with Tesla, Tesla stock went through the moon, they split. Now Tesla stock is still trading at a very high price. Most likely Tesla will probably split again in the future. So now I want to talk exactly what happened here and what took place in the shares outstanding. Okay, so we take a look here. All that happened is that the number of shares increased, okay? So now there's about 10 billion shares of Amazon stock. So of course, when we have more shares, the underlying value of each share is going to reduce, right? So more supply, less price. But this doesn't really change anything about the company, okay? Amazon's been a phenomenal company. They have around $477 billion in trailing 12 months revenue. Quarterly revenue growth of 7%. Net income is strong, $21 billion in net income. And their earnings per share is around $2 a share. So, you know, everything's looking good with Amazon. I mean, obviously the stock has sold off a ton since the top of the pandemic, but we expected that for basically e-commerce and digital stocks, so nothing to worry about there. So now, should you buy Amazon stock after the split? Well, in my opinion, I've seen this happen positively for stocks in general. Probably the best example I can think of is Tesla. Tesla stock split, and then after that, it soared to the moon. So Tesla had a pretty big stock split last year, and after that stock split, the price continued to run much higher. So stock splits are bullish. Okay, obviously we know that Amazon stock after the split has been down quite a bit this year. But I really think that Amazon is a pretty safe bet. Okay, I don't like Jeff Bezos stepping down. I think that was kind of a little bit bearish in the short run. He probably stepped down because he knew that we were at the peak of the market and the pandemic was ending, and he just felt like that was just a kind of a great time to just transition into Blue Origin and his goal of space travel. But the new CEO is he's been very familiar with Amazon Web Services. He's known the business for quite a long time, and I don't think people are going to stop using Amazon just because Jeff Bezos stepped down. So, like I said, everything's lining up for Amazon stock. It's probably one of the better buys out there. Nothing's changed in the underlying business, just a stock split, and it's very bullish. So stock splits have historically been very, very bullish. Nothing to worry about here. Business as usual. So for me personally, I'm not going to be investing in Amazon stock right here, although I do believe that this is one of the safer plays. And the reason that I'm not personally investing in Amazon stock is just that I'm more so looking for mid-cap to smaller large cap stocks. Okay, Amazon stock's trading at a $1 trillion market cap. It'd have to reach a $2 trillion market cap just to double your money. Whereas you have some of these other smaller cap stocks, mid-cap stocks, like at a $4 billion forward valuation, $10 billion, $40 billion valuation. It only has to go up another $4 billion, another $10 billion, another $40 billion to double their money. But for people that are more conservative, and for some of you guys that are over 50, maybe you're investing for retirement, you don't want to take risks with some of these companies. Amazon is a fantastic stock, and it's down 23% year to date, so you're getting it at a nice discount. So I would say, obviously, if you're going to make up a safe tech portfolio, you want to base that around stocks like Amazon, Apple, Google, and Tesla. Those are some great companies to start with. So guys, I did about wrap things up. We're going to probably see some more stock splits, over the next 2 years. I expect stocks to soar much, much higher. There's going to be a lot of buyers coming into the market, I think. And Amazon is one of the stocks that could, probably 2 or 3x from here within the next couple of years. The digital transformation isn't going anywhere. I do believe in the future e-commerce sales will flip in-store retail sales. With more and more people moving into the city, it just makes sense for more people to be buying things online. They're going to have less time to go shopping and things like that. And with 5G coming up and internet speeds getting faster and faster, shopping online is just a much easier experience. You just have access to more goods without spending money on gas and things like that. So that's about wrap things up, guys. All you need to know about Amazon's stock split. Fantastic company. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. And smash the like button as well. And check out my Patreon, guys. Check out my Patreon. I outline all of my trades and my entire growth portfolio. You guys can subscribe to that with the link in the description below. So that's all I got. Until next time, guys. Take care.